everyone, how you doing? Hope you're good and keeping yourself safe. My name is Skeyz and welcome to the show. Hey, let's talk about it. Okay guys, guess who's back? I missed you. Okay, I just want to say, if this is your first time watching, please don't make it your last by clicking on the subscribe button and giving this video a big thumbs up if you end up enjoying it. And if it's not your first time, welcome back. I really do appreciate everyone who has taken out time to watch my video. I love you guys so much. And the comment shout out of this week goes to Chidirak, David, Vanessa, Osoto, Kewe, Amese, Ewine, Anita, Antonia, Phoebe, Abels, Dora, Doubter, and of course Ijay. I love you guys and that will never change. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about how to know your worth. Okay, the way I see worth is like that of a luxury brand. Luxury brand cost what they cost. For example, we have Louis Vuitton, we have Fendi, we have Prada. They cost what they cost. Okay, they're not trying to like produce it for average people. If you have the money, you can get a Louis Vuitton. You cannot walk into the store and try to bring the price down. The price is the price, and that's the same way I see your worth. When you know your worth, when you know who you are, nobody can come and make you feel less or make you feel worthless because you already know who you are. When I'm talking about worth, or when I'm talking about my worth, I'm not talking about what I'm wearing. I'm not talking about how I look. I'm not talking about how many subscribers I got. I'm not talking about how many followers I got. I'm talking about, when I talk about worth, I'm talking about your intrinsic value. Your intrinsic value, it has to do with the inside, because I'm big on the inside out. Okay, you glow well and glow real well from the inside out. And God did not actually place our values on our body. He placed our values in our spirit. He didn't place our value in our skin color, the way we look, how our body shape is. No. If you're familiar with Genesis, you know that God created a man in his own image and likeness. Okay, and when they talk about the image of God, they're not talking about our body, they're talking about our spirit, because our body is like a carton. Dust we came and dust we return. So why put your value or your words on something that is temporary? No. So that's why he placed our value in our spirit. When you know who you are and when you know whose you are, that means when you know you're a child of God, you're automatically valuable. You don't need to add anything to that. Whether you're good looking or not, whether you have a good job or not, whether you have money or not, or whether you're married or not, you are automatically valuable as far as you understand that you are a child of God. And that's what I mean by your word intrinsic value. I mean like you grow from your inside out. And now when I talk about growing from the inside out, I'm actually talking about after you understand that yes, I'm valuable already. Values make you set what standard. When you know your worth, you automatically set standard. We are not gonna know how valuable you or your worth is until we see it in the outside. And that's why first of all, to lay a good foundation is have an intrinsic value and knowing that, oh, I'm valuable regardless of what I have. Okay, and how to also have know your worth and allow other people understand that you know your worth is also setting standard for yourself. When I talk about standard, last week I went to two brands that they said the same product, and the first brand that I went to literally had no standard because the actual appearance of the building was not looking kept at all. Walking inside, I could just say the price I want and I would get it. Okay, but when I went to the second brand was looking classy from the outside. I was impressed. I was impressed with the customer service. I was impressed with the way it looked. I was impressed with the standards. She didn't have to say, oh, this is how my business is, this is what we do, this is what we do. I could see for myself. That's when you know your worth. When you set standard, you don't have to go around saying this is who I am, this is what I do. People automatically would see it. And more of the people, they say, let others praise you and not your own lips. You don't have to say it. People will already know, oh, this is who you are. Okay, I'm gonna give another practical example. Let's say I get a car and my car is super messy. How comfortable will it be for you to come into my car and eat and just drop the wrapper on the floor. And how different will it be if actually you walk into my car and it's spotlessly clean, it's super clean? Will you be comfortable to eat or drop a wrapper on the floor? No, I don't have to say it, but you already know I set a standard for myself. You already know that, oh my God, this thing is super clean. I cannot just do this. You will not even be comfortable to bring food into the car because you know that, Assurance car is always super clean. And that's when I talk about setting standards for yourself and letting others praise you and not you praising yourself. So set that once you know your worth, you automatically would set standards. And when I talk about standards, it doesn't just apply to cars, but it applies to your life. Okay? Do people just feel good at dropping anything at you or saying anything they want to say to you? It's because you have not actually set standard for yourself. And when I talk about standards, even in a relationship, I'm talking about realistic standard. I'm talking about standard that you can also do. I always say this to people: when you set standards for a relationship, ensure that everything on the list you can do it. You write the things, these are the things I need my partner. Look at those things. Can you do any of those things? Because if you can't do any of those things, why write it as a standard? And when the person doesn't meet it, you're like, I cannot date them. I cannot date you. No, set realistic standards. Set standard that you can meet up with. And when you set such standard, make sure that you're working towards it. It's not about you saying it and posting in your status, this is who I am, this is who I am. No. Do it and let other people see it. And that's how they know, oh, she's valuable, oh, she's worth it. Okay? Always know that. And how to know your value is by knowing that you have an intrinsic value. Regardless of what I have, regardless of anything that's around me, I am valuable. And because I know that I'm a child of God, and that automatically what makes me valuable. But I choose that when I know my worth, I choose to set standard. And my standard does not have to be set to everyone, but everybody will see it. Everybody will know that, oh, she has standards. And standards does not drive the right people away from you, but standard actually shows you who are the people that are not for you. Okay? So set standards that are realistic and work towards it. So to wrap this video, I want you to know that you are valuable. Regardless of what you have or what you don't have, you are valuable because you are a child of God. So when you know who you are and when you know whose you are automatically valuable. You don't need to add anything, period. You are valuable. Know that and set standards for yourself, but set realistic standards and work towards it. Be the first person to obey those things on your standard and understand that life will go smoothly. People will respect you because you respect yourself. And some persons might say, even when I set standard and I work towards it and people also just come and still do dirty and come and still do whatever they like, I want you to know that people cannot give you what they don't have. If somebody does not respect themselves, they cannot respect you. If somebody does not love themselves, they cannot love you. So when people come like that with their characters and knowing that you've done everything but this person is like this, just leave them alone. Let them be who they want to be, but focus on yourself and know that no matter what they do, they cannot take your worth away from you, but they can only add something to it, but they cannot take it away because you already know who you are. Your worth is like a luxury brand. Okay, never forget that. So guys, we've come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to go to the comment section below and tell me, what do you think about knowing your worth? And any part of the video that actually touches you, you can also drop that in the comment section below. I love you guys, and that will never end. Mwah.